This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the aftermath of Alexander Usyk becoming the new heavyweight world champion. We're at Tottenham HOTSPUR Stadium and joined by Gareth Davies. Your thoughts, Gareth?
Brilliant performance by Alexander Usyk. I thought he won 9 rounds to 3 or 8 rounds to 4. I thought 2 of the judges were spot on in that. I think 7-5 was probably quite generous towards Anthony Joshua. Usyk commanded the fight. He outthought, he outmaneuvered. He was the cat in there. He swayed from left to right. He never allowed Joshua to land any of his power punches. Joshua had a bit of success in the 5th and 6th rounds, and you thought, oh, here we go, it's a bit of ascendancy for him. But Usyk didn't let up, and I think Joshua tired towards the end. Let's talk about him having problems with his eyesight, or out of one eye from the 9th round onwards, and Usyk nearly finished him in that final round, didn't he, last 30 seconds. Brilliant performance by the man who dressed as the Joker this week, who's upset the party, who's destroyed the £200 million mega fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. That's a big thing. It was... I don't want to say that I'm always disappointed with Anthony Joshua, but I was disappointed in that fight that he didn't take it to him, like that he wasn't dirty, he wasn't rough, he wasn't bullish, and in the 5th and 6th rounds when he did go to the body, when he put dents in Usyk, but in boxing terms it was 2 different levels, and you could see the difference between 350 and 35 amateur fights. Usyk, I always felt that if Usyk was there after 8-9 rounds, I said it to you, it's dangerous for Joshua. He shouldn't be there. He should have got him out of there by then. And as time wore on and as Joshua tired during the fight, you know, it became one-dimensional and he ran out of ideas and you still wondered if he could catch the guy. Every time he caught Usyk, I think he hurt him. But look what Usyk did. Usyk wobbled him at least once. It was at least once in the 7th round, staggered him backwards with some terrific punches. And, you know, it's a disappointing night for Anthony Joshua. His 5th stadium fight. And finally he's lost in a British, sports stadium, football stadium or rugby stadium. And, it's always a flat feeling when Joshua loses because there's a huge gravy train that runs along with him. There's everyone that benefits in the shadow of what he's done. But Rob McCracken has said it transparently. A lot of us have said it. He's always a work in progress, so he's always got vulnerabilities. And I'm sure we'll have Tyson Fury saying in the next day or two, you know, if Usyk can do that to him and he's 6'3" and 16 stone, look what I'm going to do. Not even 16 stone. Look what I'm going to do to him, 6'9" and 19.5 stone. Should Joshua take the immediate rematch? It's a really difficult one in boxing terms because styles make fights, and Usyk does not have the style for Anthony Joshua to. Well, if he wants to take it, he could, but I think it's a really, really difficult rematch for him.
If you were Anthony's advisor working for 258, what would you say?
It's his decision, and I think he'll want to fight Usyk again. There were moments in there when he had.
No, but from like your opinion,
if I was advising,
yeah.
Fight the loser of the WBC title. Fight Wilder or fight Fury. Whoever loses, fight that person.
Okay.
Fight that. Because it's a great fight. If he fights Fury, if he fights Wilder, they're just still going to be watched by people. I mean, it's not a £200 million fight anymore, but go out there and just destroy. Go out there and just fight, you know? Go out there and don't try and be a boxer. Tried to box the boxer a little bit too much tonight, I thought. You know, I think that's a fair analysis. That's what I haven't said that or even thought that till now. But yeah, he tried to box the boxer maybe, and you can't with Usyk. He's called a cat for a reason. But just get back to your style. Get back to your style of going in there and just trying to destroy people.
But surely we've got to give credit to Usyk for implementing.
I did. It's the first thing I said. No, you've got to give credit to Usyk. It was a brilliant performance. And he enters into the pantheons of the greats who've come up from cruiserweight to heavyweight, and it's a brilliant steal that he's done tonight. You know, he was stealth, he was the cat. You know, he never rested, he never had a moment off. I think he gave everything in there. Actually, I think that's one of the greatest performances we've seen from him.
You reckon? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Joshua's a formidable, big, very dangerous punching heavyweight. So
G-Man, I appreciate all your time.
my pleasure.
During this week. I'm sure we will speak soon, Arthur. All
I
right?
won't read the comments after it.